Hey Tekken players, hope you're all doing well. So for those who may have missed it, I put a post up explaining that I had a spare bit of time after work. It was only about half an hour or so. So I actually just fired the game up and managed to get my king to purple ranks. But since I wasn't recording, I said, well, what I'll do is I'll do a 2-for-1 because I've been wanting to do this for a little while, which is to test out the replay feature in Tekken to basically go through the matches, see where I went wrong, and just show you this. So I'm sure you guys may have seen this already, but this is where your replays are. And if you fire this up, you can see just how much detail you have potentially available. So what I've got on display for this, I haven't bothered with my command history and stuff like that. But what I have put on, not combo damage or stuff, because it's not that interesting. We have, however, got the frame data up, which will be interesting, and the hit properties. So we can see, you know, what sort of frames we're at. And we can see whether the attacks that someone's using are mids or highs or lows. So that's all really kind of good stuff to see. I'm going to turn throw commands off. But there you go. Let's play without pausing. Yep. And we'll have a look. So to get this rank, I had to play just Rainers, which is, if anyone's seen my recordings, will know that I've just, all there is just Rainers. It's get ready for the next Rainer. I really need to lab this matchup properly because she's just everywhere. Anyway, so let's crack on and have a little look at how the match went. So straight away, it's a case of trying to. I want to see how minus that move was she hit me with. So I'm trying to work out how far you rewind on this. Okay, so that was 14. So straight away, interesting. I thought it would show the punishment options. Doesn't seem to be doing that for some reason. But anyway, so we saw there that that move was minus 14 straight away. So that's an easy punish we could have got there. I was struggling to work out how to approach. There we go. So we did get a punish. We could have got better. So in case you're unaware, this, as I've not tested it, I've just seen other king players use it, and it does seem to work. If you get the knockdown and the back turned, like off that back three, then forward, going for the forward 2+3 heat engager seems to work quite a lot. I think it's if they get up or try to mash something. So you'll notice I do that a fair bit. So land this forward 2+3, boom. Okay, so go for the plus frames and then take the throw. That's my usual setup. See if they like to mash. We get a little chip damage there. Again, see, I could have punished that properly. And unfortunately, I run straight into a heat smash. And because it's Reina, her heat smash breaks walls. So that was really unlucky. It's a good combo by this guy. But that's the situational awareness that I wasn't aware of, but I now am. So just bear that in mind. If you got your back against the wall, Rain is going to be looking for the heat smash because she can extend the combo. And that was me. I should have just got up and blocked rather than tried to mash. Okay, we scored a counter hit. Same sort of thing. Take the plus frames, or not that time. Okay, take the mix up. Didn't duck. Okay, so now all our heat is used up. And then it's just trying to, there we go, just trying to down back three, see if she wants to challenge it into wild standing 4. That will give you, you know, that will give you a good option. Now you'll notice in this match, I'll just pause it because where I was going wrong, I wasn't approaching very well at all. I should have stuck with trying to hit counter hit shove because Reina's really tricky. Her movement is really good. This is something I'm learning. So she's got a really good side step, really good backdash. So you've got to be really careful on approach. Try not to do anything that's too linear or where the range is a little bit poor. So what I should have done is kind of let her come to me and then try to go for the counter hit. Now this is interesting because I didn't know this, and this is why this is quite good to look at. So when she hits you with this, let's not pause it there. There we go. So when she hits you with this move, I always assume that, you know, yeah, it's pretty, as I thought. It's pretty it's some pretty good plus frames on there, and it is a mid, so I don't quite know how you're meant to avoid that. I wonder if you can step it. Not sure. Obviously it doesn't really give you that level of detail. I don't know if you could interrupt it perhaps if there's time in there. Just something I need to work on. I reckon looking at that timing, there's a gap. I reckon you could interrupt that. See, that's me just being stupid with my approach tools. And another heat smash for the win. Nearly got into the next wall as well.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, so back three is I think quite an interesting round start if they like to jab, which I knew she was, so that's why I went for that. Again, similar Oki position. There we go, works again. Take the plus frames. Nice step by that. That was a really good step. She's also got insane wall travel with her combos, but I'm guessing you know that already. Okay, so this time we didn't let her get the wall. Again, that's me just not being patient, and this is classic sort of Heihachi strat. So jab, 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 as you saw there. You know, test your patience, and then she went for the mid. That, if I just blocked that, that would have been the match over because it's minus 14. Just goes to show how, you know, you've really got to be patient, and that was my issue there. I needed to hold out. If I just held out a little bit longer, I could have won that round. So that was round 1. So at this point, we're starting to get an idea of the player. Player is really strong, super fundamental, some good movement and some good, you know, and some good sort of match control with the jabs. Now, that is me being an idiot. So if you land this counter hit down back 3, you actually do get a free throw mix up. And if you notice, I just completely messed the input up, and I get back, which is a counter, and that's rubbish. I need to practice it more. Okay, wrong punish. That's actually minus 14. If you have a look on the frames, that's string. See, wrong punish though. Not sure why she managed to land that, because I was holding back. There we go. That's me not punishing properly. By the way, just in case you're wondering, this was a miss input, and I get this unfortunately all the time. Sometimes when you know the punish is coming, you get a bit too eager, and rather than pressing back 1 plus 2, I pressed 1 plus 2 together, which is why you get this. Why you get that? My fault. Okay, notice there she was challenging the frame, so again, just keep with the mid checks with the down forward 1-2s and to throw. Okay, take the mix up. Again, I think I can see why this is Reina's stage. She has a lot of wall breaks in her. Again, that was me just sort of panicking. She has so many moves that will lead to wall breaks. Okay, it is very tricky to punish a wind god fist. Okay, did I drop the combo here? Yes, I did. Just miss input, unfortunately. Sometimes when I want to get down forward, I end up with this forward. And again, see, ran straight into a heat smash. I've just got to be more patient when I've got the life lead. See, same sequence. Only that time went low with the. But again, this is a. I'm not saying all Rainers do this, but it's a bit of a. It kind of comes from playing Heihachi. The jab, 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 jab. See if they go for a mid eventually. Take the mix up. Didn't duck last time, so try it again.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, so I was just curious. So is that low? Was that low? Let me just see that. I wish there was a way you could I wish there was a way you could play it slowly. That's where this sort of method goes up. Yeah, low. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to work out how do I approach. Okay, challenge. So we've got the counter hit through there. But at this moment, I just hadn't really sort of figured it out yet. Okay, classic king can't break throws. Yep, I saw that whiffed. Take the combo. That was obviously meant to be a shining wizard. I messed it up. Okay. Classic sort of the no mix-up. And there we got lucky. Not gonna lie. I was going in for a shining wizard. I really don't like the way you have to sort of. Sorry, I'm messing this up. I hate the way you have to sort of press a button to get the display back up again. But anyway. Okay, so that was one apiece. So let's go back to the replay list.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, so we're at one apiece now. And, you know, both sort of seeing what we like to do. Again, she's got such good rush down. She's really interesting character. She's got good rush down and good movement. Okay, so as soon as I got cornered, you know, absolutely destroyed on that. Okay, so that's a good counter to jabs. Back three. Okay, so she learnt from last time to stay on the ground. I was surprised she didn't break that. That was pretty telegraphed. Do it again, because why not? Okay. Now, I thought I'd be able to have the recovery on there, but I didn't. Sometimes you got to just let it rip. Plus frames. King mains can't break throws. Plus frames, jabs, down forward one. Just such good poking. And when you're stuck in the corner like that, it's GG's because you can't backdash, you can't work around it. Okay, that was technically a punish. Take the chip. Could have actually frozen there for a whole combo there. And does this break the wall? Yep. See? This is just Reina's stage all over. I suppose it's a bit like getting a floor break stage with King. Regular throw that time. Okay, so heat resources gone on both sides. Great step. And of course, Panic Rager. And I still eat these despite the fact that we've been playing Tekken 8 for how long now? But anyway. It's not a Panic Rager if it works, to be fair. So that was our first Reina. So now you can't skip this. It makes no sense. So it's like, yeah, anyway. Okay, so we got some more, another Reina and then a Kazuya.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, so I'd taken a little bit of a beating on that previous one, so I was a bit annoyed that it was another Reina. I feel like all the matches I do are Reinas these days, and they all seem to play slightly different. So let's see if we can adapt a bit to counter this one. So again, this time you see I'm more cautious about approaching. I don't want to just run into her. Okay, so we now know from that exchange. Just pause it. So I like to do capital punishment and then just see what they do, because it kind of gives you an idea. It gives you a little nature to play. Like, do they know the plus frames? Do they care? So if they respect it, you think to yourself, oh, okay, so you know that's something we can work with. Good break. Mix up. Now again, I don't know why that hit me, because that's safe. There's so much weird phantom stuff that happens in Tekken online. So it's like, hate the fact you have to press a button to get the things back up. Anyway, so yeah, so no reason logically why that 112 hit me after the failed attempt to get the launch, because it's perfectly safe. However, an interesting tidbit is I saw on Twitter earlier, Joker had said that he played his first offline tournament, and he just said that the inputs feel completely different offline compared to online. I just think there's so much weird stuff that goes on, because the amount of times I've been hit by something where I thought I'm sure I was holding back, but anyway, it's online, it is what it is. Just thought I'd mention it. Okay, so again, it's sort of, what can we do here? Again, good movement there, sidestep electric. That is not easy to do. Okay, I assume that was minus 15, like other hell sweeps. So this person not ducking. Okay, regular wind got this. Good breaks. So now we have no more heat left. And that combo is just absolutely insane. Okay, again, backdashed out of pressure there. Great movement. Okay, so one too many hell sweeps that time. Unfortunately, just got completely rushed down before I even had a chance to get my heat out. So a bit discouraged at this point, because just getting very sick and tired of playing Rainers. And why won't it let me skip the outro? No, don't play it again. Right, so we go back to the replay this. Okay, so again, at this point, you know, taking the L. But I think those of you who have seen a lot of my online matches, I so often take the first loss. It's something it takes me a while to adapt. Okay, start off with the into that Oki setup, as we mentioned. Okay, I thought they might challenge. Another Oki situation. Okay, so easy first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, so now trying to work out, is counter hit shove, is this the way to go? Again, no duck. I'm starting to wonder, do they know that there's a potential unbreakable throw there? Good tech. Unfortunately, because even though I had armor, ran into a low, so it broke the armor. I'm not sure if that's a 10 hit. Messing up a low parry combo. Okay, so into more hell sweeps.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, so it's just trying to work out how to get in there. Also, the range on a hell sweep is absolutely insane, considering she's like meant to be like 4 foot tall. Okay, another Oki situation. So this is the closest I think King's got to a panic tool with back 3. If people love to hit you with if people love to hit you with jabs, like that's your get out of jail free. Good little flash duck there. Okay, now I prefer this part of the stage because it's much smaller, which I think I prefer, just the thing. Good step there. Again, so we know we can interrupt that into our Oki. Into heat. Okay, so now we know. So that is okay. So that's minus 14. Useful to know. Even though I did 1-2, they're obviously not fast enough. And no break. So quite an easy win in the end.
You win.
Okay, so then that's one apiece for each for the Rainers. So then we go into the third match. So an interesting thing, and I mentioned this on another video, but rushdown characters, not all, and people who play them, as soon as they lose momentum, they do really collapse. I'm not saying necessarily these guys. It's a general point. Okay, that's plus frames for me. Can't pick her up. She's too small. Okay. So now we know ducking a lot. Just did it again though. Okay, this time, oh, like so many mids in that.
Fight.
Plus frames. Okay, respected at that time. Oki again. Yep. Not sure what happened there. Did duck that time. Take the 3 hits. Okay, so we're in a vulnerable position here, so, and again, as I mentioned, the panic rage arts never work for me. They just never work. Good step there by them. See, it's crazy just how much pressure she gets once she gets up close. Okay, no break. Okay, so we go for this by the wall because it wall splats. And as I mentioned before, that's up forward 3. That's King's best round finisher. That was actually a launch. Caught me out there. Good break. Got the counter hit. I thought they'd duck then. I thought they'd commit to ducking. That's why I actually just let the hop kick rip. Okay, now out of resources. Keep the plus frames. Failed to punish. Okay, and that was an easy punish because we just managed to escape the hell sweep. And now, okay, we're onto the smaller part of the stage, so can we bring this back? Okay, looking for that counter hit. There we go, we landed it. That time, they just committed to ducking straight away, despite the fact I'd mid-checked them every single time. Got them in the corner now. Again, don't let them out of the corner once they're in there. And that caught me out because I had no idea there was a breakable wall there. And again, see, once we stopped their momentum, wasn't too difficult in the end. So that felt a little bit better because that meant we'd lost the one Rainer, and then we beat the next one, which means we had to then get ready. Which means we then had to get ready for the next Rainer. Okie dokie. And it wasn't a Rainer, it was, spoiler alert, it was her stepbrother.
Get ready for the next battle.
So, Kazuya, now a matchup I'm far more familiar with, so I felt, this felt pretty good. Although I could see that this guy had some pretty good stats. So generally, what you want to do against Kazuya's, and I don't think I did it anywhere near enough, is you want to step left. A lot of his key attacks have really weak tracking to stepping left. Although his heat engager forward 2, like the Demon Paw, that does track. So that's a slight sort of problem.
Round 1.
So let's see.
Fight.
How do we get on with this? So he's got electric, so straight away we know, okay, you've got some good electric, so your execution's good. So again, just at this point, because I had a bit more of a strategy in mind, which I will share. So in Tekken 7, the best way to keep Kazuya in check was for King to do back one, because back then you could just do a back one by itself and it would counter hit for a full launch, and it was a good way to stop his mix up from wave dashing. So what I was trying to do here, because I didn't have back one anymore, just use counter hit shove as your keep him in check, to stop him from trying to wave dash in. So he went for jabs there, which are quicker. Okay, committed to ducking. So we haven't landed it yet, but this was basically my game plan against Kazuya as a way of keep out. Because you've got to come up with some way to stop them from getting their hell sweep 4-4-3 mix-ups in. Okay, so not a great first round. Strong player though. Okay, we could have launched that. Again, just trying to keep him in check with the shove. That's another one. So the counter hit shoves weren't working. And he wasn't trying to duck at all. So forward 4 neutral 2. It will go under electrics for a counter hit like that. I don't know why the second hit me. I must have flinched or something. There we go. First hell sweep attempt, so we took it. Drop the combo though. Now it's interesting, so just so you know, so this Kazuya's down forward 2, which is what he goes for in a minute. Oh no, sorry, twin pistons, sorry. Is minus 14. Oh sorry, minus 12. So technically, and it's the same for down forward 2. So technically, back 1-2 is a stronger punish, but very often for minus 12 moves, I actually prefer to go for 2-1 because you get less damage, but you do get much more frames. See? So I managed to get so in total there, if you notice, I managed to get 2-1. I don't know if he tried to move. I think he did, rather than trying to mash, and then 1-2 hit him. So in total there, I actually got 45 damage just from the frames. See? So boom, 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 boom. Got a bit cocky in the end there. Again, 4-4 neutral 2 to take the win because it would go under any electrics. Okay, you can, as you see there, this has a lot of pushback. So if you're quick, I wasn't quick enough. You see there? Got a random capital punishment. Now we've got him in the corner, which is good. So this guy knows the Yoki situation. Okay, that was good tech roll there. Just trying to get him to crouch, which he wasn't. Okay, so going well so far.
Fight.
Again, just trying to, there we go, just trying to use the shove as to make sure he doesn't start wave dashing in my face. Wrong punish. Vortex started. Just interesting thing to note, by the way, just to give you an idea of the mind games. Generally speaking, if you've got the life lead, and a Kazuya starts to do the vortex, so that's either hell sweep or forward 3 for a launch, you're better off just taking the hell sweep. Don't duck, because when you're at this point, so you see how much advantage I've got. Now he gets the first hell sweep like that. Now if I were to duck on a second where he does forward 3, oh, I think I've missed the timing of it now. I haven't got used to how this replay feature works, as you can tell. Let's go back. So basically he does one hell sweep, there we go, then forward 3. So again, if we ducked that, he would have got the full launch. So it's one of those things where if you've got the life lead, just take the low rather than risk it. Well, I've given the game away now, he's about to make a pretty good comeback. Counter hit, that was me trying to mash a get up kick. That's heat gone. So now it's anyone's game really. And we just managed to sneak over a cheeky Shining Wizard. So just something to bear in mind is actually if you've got the life lead, sometimes it's worth just take the low, because you know you're going to reduce your life lead a bit, but it's better than it being like completely blown apart by being launched. Okay, so we're now on promo. So as you know, all the usual stuff, nerve setting in, etc, etc. There's that. So as I said, that's his sort of get out of jail free. It's a mid, so you can't duck it, and you can step it, but it's quite hard to do. And it's a heat engager. So again, just trying to, if we can, keep him in check with these counter hit shoves. Tekken just doing weird Tekken things there. Okay, so just like the first game, really terrible first round. Okay, drop the combo, lucky for me. Okay. Now, this guy is so good. Notice before, like every single time I'd gone for some sort of setup where he'd get up, he'd stay on the ground. Almost all of them. So I thought to myself, he's going to stay on the ground again. Notice I've gone for the ground throw and it's whiffed, and then watch this, I get launched. So really good player here, knowing his Okies. Okay, just a mash and it worked. Flash duck into twin pistons. Okay, there's the step. I stepped the correct way, but unfortunately my punish was too slow. So look, step round. I should have gone for just 1-2. And just take the damage.
Round 3. Fight.
Again, just counter hit, just trying to keep him out with the counter hit shoves. Good break. Under the wind god fist. Again, try to put him in the corner. Okay, so that time, again, because I thought to myself, well, he's either going to stay still or get up straight away. So if you suspect that, then the safest option is just to go for down 3, like I did there, because this hit's grounded. See? Okay, so we're in the corner. Now, unfortunately, I'm in the corner. Not where you want to be against a Kazuya. Alright, just vortex to death, and you've got no choice. You can't sidestep it, you can't backdash, you've got to take a guess. Okay, so obviously nerves are running high a bit now. Managed to get the random capital punishment and the easy wall combo. Didn't make it too complicated. Good break. Quite easy telegraph there. Okay, so that's bad, but heat is now gone, and we still have ours. So again, notice he's going, because he was going for electrics, that's why I went for neutral 2. We thought we'll go under those electrics. See, 1, 2, okay, under we go. Donk. Take the punish. Take the mix up. And again, so just a little bit of information for you. If you do the heat smash and you get the running mix up in this situation, I'd always go for the mid because it wall splats. So it's basically, you know, whereas if you go for the throw and they ducked, Kazuya's going to launch you. So in this situation, just take the mid and there you go. You get the game anyway. Whereas if I had gone for the throw and he ducked it, that would have been me, game over. But like I said, that's quite situational because if they got their back against the wall. Step. There we go. That time stepped and interrupt, notice. So sometimes then, even though you're at minus, you've got quite a big, you know, amount of space. And Kazuya will probably go for something that's quite linear. And there we go. Step it. Good punish. Unfortunately a trade, and there we go, we get the random combo drop. Okay, now does he stay on the ground this time? Nope, that one time he got up and got us the promo.
You win.
Okay, so that was basically it in terms of analysis. So some interesting things I want to find out. I want to find out if there's an option selected against that Reina mix-up where it's either it seems to be either high heat engager, which you can duck, or it's a mid, which is plus frames. But you might be able to interrupt. I don't know. I need to lab it. But anyway, as I'll just quickly show you, just to make my point. If I go to replay this, the reason why I've got to learn this Reina matchup is just look at how many Reinas there are. Reinas. Oh, no Reinas for a while there. Oh, no, she's back again. And then some Reinas down the bottom. So it's funny because I look at the likes of Reddit and everyone's complaining and moaning about how many kings they have to face and all this sort of stuff, and I'm like, why don't I ever I get like hardly any king mirrors. I just get Reinas all day long, and for some reason that time it was just Steve's. Reinas, Steve's and Yoshi's. It's like, no, all my replay list is full of. But anyway, so I'll just share that with you, and also that guy's username made me laugh. So anyway, so that's the analysis. That's how I got the promo. I'm not sure whether I'll continue this format of kind of looking at after the event and play and just concentrating on the game when I play, or whether I should go back to recording live. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments, because I can see the pros and cons of both, and I'm not going to lie. Just you tell me what you want to see, but I'll just give my own opinion, which is I do find that I find it slightly easier to just play if I'm not having to talk about what I'm doing. I can just be in the zone, so I probably have a slight advantage that way. But that being said, and I've mentioned this on previous videos, when you have to talk about what you're doing, it does make you think a bit more, and it does stop me autopiloting. Whereas if you're just sort of playing the game and not thinking, you do tend to autopilot. So there's the kind of like the two sides there. So I'd like to know what you think though, whether we go for this format or go back to the old format. But either way, I'll hopefully see you in the next one.